Hi, welcome back to This Lovely Stitch. My name is Olivia, and here on this channel, we create what we love and explore the creative process. So in today's video, I'm going to be crocheting my dog a dog blanket using every single yarn from my stash. So my plan for this, because I have a lot of different colored yarns and textures and weights, is to do about a medium worsted weight blanket because that's the most texture that I have the most of in my stash. And then for my DK and thread weight yarns, I'll just hold them double, that way it's extra thick and kind of matches with the current kind of tension and thread of what I'm planning on doing. So I plan on making this blanket relatively small. I mean, definitely smaller than a baby blanket, probably like this wide. And I'm making this mainly for her dog bed or to put on my bed in my room. If you saw one of my other videos, you saw that I was washing one of my dog blankets, or not one of my dog blankets, it's a human blanket that my dog keeps laying on and kind of gets a little bit dirty. So making her own blanket that she can lay on and have just for herself. I actually hear her outside, so I'm going to try to bring her in to see if she can sit for the camera so you can all see her. Come on, Missy. Come on, Missy, come. Okay. This is my dog. Okay, Missy. Okay, Missy. Okay, Missy. Come here. This is Missy. Hi, Missy. She's a miniature. She's a purebred miniature Australian Shepherd. She is 2 years old, and we've had her since she's a puppy. She's so cute, and she's a good dog. So I just want to make this for her before I leave to go back to college. This will probably be my last project of the winter break. As you can see, I have a day bed, so this is her regular spot of looking out the window and sitting here, and I used to have a blanket on my bed that she would sit on. So I'm going to make her own special blanket. I plan to use either a 6mm or a 5.5mm. We'll just see how the tension is going. All right, she's all gone. But yeah, that's what I plan on using, and I think I'm going to do stripes, so I'm going to do one white stripe or black stripe and then a color from my stash and just do that back and forth. So yeah, that's what I'm probably going to end up doing. I think I'm going to, my plan right now is to just get one of these big kind of grocery bags and put a bunch of colors from my stash in, and then I'm about to watch Survivor with my dad and eat some food. So I'll show the first 20 colors that I plan on doing, and I'll just do an update about every 20 colors until we finish the blanket. If the blanket ends up being too big, which may be a fair point, if I end up not using all the colors from my stash, I may make her a little scarf or a little pillow or something just to kind of finish off the project. But this should be fairly quick since it's not a full-size human blanket, and I'm going to be using a bigger stitch, half double crochet or maybe double crochet. So yeah, let me pick out those first 20 yarns. I'll show that and then show what it looks like worked up. Okay, so it's much later. I'm about to go to bed, but I did way more than 20 rows, so I'm happy about that. I think about 30 rows, but I'll count it in the morning. So I've done one of every color in my stash here at home, but it's not quite the size I want it to be yet. I'm not trying to make a square just because her bed is a rectangle. So I'm going to crochet probably the same amount of rows that I did before, but just again, in just plain black yarn. So that way there's a little bit of color and then a little bit of just practicality with dirt and mess and whatever. But yeah, and then I think the edges, even though I'm going to be sticking with the same ball of yarn, I'm still going to cut the ends, that way I can still have the fringe, and I'll either braid the fringe or maybe crochet it into some kind of specific edge stitch. So yeah, that is it so far. I'm going to go to bed. It's super late right now. It's 11:30. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed, finish working on it tomorrow morning, and then put it in my dog's bed and see how she likes it. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Okay, I'm back. Obviously, it's much later. I'm back in my dorm. Went back home from winter break, but I just wanted to finish off this video. I'll put in some photos, but I did finish the dog blanket. I just didn't finish filming the outro when I was still at home. But yeah, it was right down to the wire. I was literally crocheting in the car on the way to the airport. But yeah, my dad dropped me off, so I was able to give him the blanket, and then I asked him to take some photos of the dog with it on, so I'll show that now. So yeah, as you can see from the photos, she really likes it. I think it's gonna be great. I'm glad that she has a dog blanket and not my human blanket. In the end, going through every yarn in my stash and using it, I ended up using 57 different colors. So that is a lot. And then I did a couple rows of black just to make it a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself, impressed, and I think this was a really good exercise because it gave me a chance to kind of see what I have, what colors work well together, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm super happy with the project, and thank you so much for watching me and supporting me. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.